Okay, y'all. So this is day 5 hair from when I shampooed it and did the washing up. As you guys can tell, it's pretty dry. And this is from a mixture of stuff. I haven't worked out a ton these last couple days, so it's not really a lot of, it's probably 2 days from working out. It's also from being 46 and then having color in there makes it dry too. As I'm touching it, I can feel the residue from um, just the re-wets and different things I've done the last couple days and the mousse. So I can feel that a little bit. So I'm actually going to repurpose this because I still don't feel like shampooing my hair yet. Not ready to. Again, I told y'all I'm a lazy natural. So it is a little tangled too because I actually wore it up in a head wrap today. So yeah, so we have to deal with that and tender headness. So I'm gonna work on that. All right. So it's definitely giving Brillo pad vibes. I'm extremely tender headed, y'all. You can see how tangled my hair is. And I know what some of y'all thinking, why do I let it get this bad? It doesn't take long for it to get this bad, but yes, I do get this way. And part of it is fatigue and just everything else I got going on. So I will re-wet this hair accordingly. And you want to brush, well I do, from the ends when it's this tangled. Because if I don't, I'm going to pull all my hair out. And it will hurt. But it's just that quick, just with a little bit of water because there's so much product already in there. And like that, it's already detangled. So it wasn't too bad. So actually, I'm going to use Crazy Sexy Curl. So this is a heavier type of styling foam. Because I'm going to do a twist out on this hair that I already have. Again, y'all, I'm trying to use all the products I have. This is from the Doux, by the way. This one has a little bit more texture to it. Oh, I guess that's the word. You can feel it more than the most def stuff, which is already in my hair. I already have some of that. So you don't want to go too heavy on this, but this is what I'm going to use. Okay. I also have some of the Melanin leave-in conditioner. I know y'all like, well, this girl is mixing all kinds of stuff. I am, but it's okay. Because again, I'm trying to use stuff, plus I kind of know my hair. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this to just make it a little bit softer too. You can twist with this as well. Put just a little bit of that melanin on there. Gonna brush through one more time. Now from this point, you actually could go ahead and twist from here. And I put a little bit, just a little bit, maybe a nickel size of this. Just a nickel size, real light. And I'm just gonna do a really chunky 2-strand twist all the way down. And then brush the end just to keep it as detangled as possible. And again, that leave-in and that Mousse Def is gonna start to have that white. Now please keep in mind, I already got on this hair already. It's product in this hair already. This dried out hair, it's product in there already. So this is not a shampoo. I'm just doing a re-wet and kind of a restyle with some chunky twists until I found the strength to, y'all can hear my hair crackling, can't you? That's how tangled it is. But it detangled pretty fast. And just that one got kind of caught. And I still brush all the way to the root. A little bit, just a little bit of that. Just a little bit, not a lot. And just a little bit of that, not a lot. Because it's product in there, like I keep saying over and over again. And then you do the two, I don't do it with like in defined parts or anything like that. I just make a couple of sections, do about 2 to 4 twists in each section. Make sure those ends come through. Twist it out. That one came out big because it got caught on my brush, but it's okay. Okay, just like that. I'm gonna do a few more and I'm back. Side of my hair seems to be a little bit more tangled than the other side. That's what it combed out. And there's some leave-in. I'm gonna brush it through. Just a little bit of that, not a lot. And you see how just that quick, that little bit of product already, but it's already drying on this other side, right? And these, and then as I'm twisting, I try to make it as tight as I can by pulling up a little bit. That'll make it, the twist a little bit tighter. It's gonna loosen itself up anyway once you stop twisting it. All right. I don't necessarily recommend this for everybody. I mean, my hair naturally sheds and stuff anyway, so. But I'm also a very lazy natural. But you can usually get through that with a little water, a little moisture, and some conditioner. It goes a long way. Actually, I'll separate this into two. I just did this smaller one in the front mainly because my hair tends to frizz easier in the front. So I do them a little bit smaller in the front. Not much smaller. So we're still in the back, maybe 3 in front on the left hand, right? So 3 on the left side. I also want to start, I also want to start from the root. You know, from the very top. You get those roots. Last side. Like any formal parts when I'm doing this. It's just mainly trying to get some sections that are manageable to untangle. Yeah, that's about how much hair was in my brush. It might have been a little bit left over from when I did my wash and go earlier. Not sure. I know it may seem like a lot of hair. It's not for me, y'all. My hair sheds, but that's not a lot of hair for me, okay? Okay, family, it's the next day, the next morning. I can already feel that my hair is not dry. It's been over 12 hours. So my hair tends to absorb moisture. So it's not dry. And it's been over 12 hours. Yeah. So I'm gonna blow dry just the surface of it, just to get the extra moisture off. Excessive moisture off that I was feeling. It's definitely still not all the way dry, and I know when I get into these twists, it's gonna be a little damp. So normally you want your hair to be completely dry before you take it down, but I got somewhere to go. So I gotta take it down. I am gonna take it down. And again, my Funky Buddha oil. So, all right. I usually try to go through each twist real quick and just put a little bit of that oil on there before I start untwisting. Again, y'all, keep in mind, I'm a lazy natural. So you definitely do want to take your time when you're doing this. I tend not to take as much time as I need to, so your curls aren't freezing. They say be gentle. I'm not as gentle. I'm very heavy-handed naturally. So it is what it is. But the frizz in my hair does not bother me. So some people don't want that frizz. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, my hair is definitely moist. Still wet. It takes so forever for my hair to dry. So normally this would be more defined, y'all, if it was completely dry. But again, like I said, I got somewhere to go. So the rest will air dry. It will be a little bit more frizzier than normal, but it's okay. It really is okay. You don't do nothing else if you're natural, especially Planning for the long haul. It's been 17 years for me. Just embrace the hair. You never know what you're going to get. It's like dating, honey. You don't know, no, you don't know what you're going to get till you know what you're going to get. I'm just saying. Yeah, so you just embrace it. Now, what's crazy is this side seems to be a little bit drier than this side over here. But who knows? Yeah. I also did work out a little bit too, so that contributed to this moisture kind of reactivating itself. I didn't think I was sweating that bad, but I guess I was. It was already not dry, but still got some really good definition though, I think. This is how it looks. Let's stuff it out. So y'all know I got those natural parts in my head. I try to rub them out with my hands initially. I get a lot more definition from a twist out than I do the wash and go. I don't do too much picking because it is still wet, and I do have some pretty decent definition, and I want to keep it, so I'm not going to do too much picking. I'm going to let the rest of this air dry on its own. If I keep picking, it'll keep getting frizzy because it's still got some moisture on it. Don't forget to pick underneath those roots. Split in the back of your head. That one, just keep pushing and it'll cover up with your hair. The thickness of your hair will cover that up. All right, y'all. Day 6 remix hair from Twist Out. I'll show y'all what it looks like later once it's fluffed up a little bit more and dries, because it is still a little moist. That's all right. Peace. So this was me later on that day after the twist out had completely dried. So this is a 6-day repurposed twist out off a wash and go. So yeah, so this lasted me a couple of more days. I probably made it, I think, to about 8 or 9 before I washed again. Hopefully this is helpful. Y'all got questions? Let me know. I'm out. Peace.